Hi, I'm Kelly Page, certified transformational health and nutrition coach from Tasting Page. And today I want to talk about diet. I want to talk about any potential weight gain you've been experiencing. Anyone got the COVID-19 going on where you've gained weight during this crisis? I know I put on a few pounds in the beginning. There was just so many thoughts and feelings and emotions. We're stuck at home. It leads to fear and uncertainty. And so I ate. Food hits that dopamine receptor to make us feel good for a little while. And sugar is just so addicting. It's a drug. It's designed to make you want more. When you eat a salad, you're not dying to eat more, right? You're not like, I need more lettuce, right? Very different than when you have sugar. Just doesn't it feel like a drug sometimes? You're like, I can't get enough and I need more. So having a better relationship with food is just so important. It's so important to know what to fuel you so you can have energy and clarity and focus. And if you've been following me and reading Tasting Page, my website, for a little while, you know this. But are you aware of the other piece of the healthy living puzzle beyond what you eat? People know, food, you got to move your body, and you think that's it, but there's more. There's more that you consume. And what that is your thoughts. You consume thoughts. Your thoughts are running the show. We have 60 to 80,000 thoughts per day. And the majority of those thoughts are negative, repetitive, and not true. We are repeating untrue negative thoughts to ourselves all day long. Guess who's responsible for the thoughts in your head? You and only you. I know it kind of sucks, right? You want to blame it on someone else. Feels like we should be able to blame everything around the coronavirus, right? But nope, it's you. No one can go in your head and drop in thoughts, right? Let me show you how it works. Okay, you see something, or read something, or experience something, and then you have a thought about it. And that thought then turns into a feeling or emotion in your body. And then you act on it. You think, you feel, and then you act. That's how it works. So let's do an example. Let's say you see a thin woman, she's drinking a green juice. She's got green juice in hand. And then you think, I'm never gonna look like that. Man, I am so bad at losing weight, I can never do it, diets always fail. All of these thoughts start coming just by seeing a woman standing with a juice. And then that juice produces feelings of shame or failure, and you want to act on them. And you say, I might as well just eat the cake since I can't lose weight anyway. All of that occurs because you saw a woman with green juice. You had these thoughts that led to a feeling and then it led to an action. She didn't even talk to you. And all of this is just ingrained. These repetitive thoughts. It's hard to make change when you have that inner dialogue going on. It's really hard. When inside, you're like, not gonna work, nope. So one of the biggest things I work with my health coaching clients on is this mindset. Yeah, we talk about foods and ingredients because you do need to know what to eat. But, or maybe and, just as important, we look at the thoughts and the feelings you have. You need to learn to have better thoughts so you can feel better and then you can make better decisions. The thing is, your brain doesn't know if something's true or not. You don't have a fact checker there like Twitter now has. It just assumes everything you're feeding it, all those thoughts, assumes they're true. And then you have the law of attraction, which helps you find more causes to prove it true. Your brain's trying to help, right? Like, oh, we're a failure? Okay, let's get more examples of that. Might as well eat these chips. I don't do diets, so okay, this is fine. I'm fat, okay, I'm gonna continue to do this. So if you're filling your body with toxic thoughts and negative self-talk, it's really hard to be healthy. It doesn't matter what you eat. Negative thoughts can be just as bad as eating a burger and fries. Don't you see it in people? Don't you see people who just seem happy and positive and you want to be around them and just soak it in? And then there's others with like this dark cloud and they're always the ones saying, oh, nothing works for me, everything, I'm a failure, this and that. And you don't, after time with them, you just feel a little depleted. So which would you rather be? So I want to give you 5 ways to start shifting your thinking so you can feel healthier and stronger and make better decisions in your life. Okay, number 1, the first thing you have to do to shift your thinking, to get a little more positivity going on, is just to acknowledge. Just got to acknowledge where we don't even see or feel or think these thoughts anymore because they think us and we've been repeating them for so long. So you just have to start to notice your thoughts. I always talk about this in meditation. That's one of my favorite ways to just notice what's going on when I meditate. It's like, oh, there's a thought. You don't engage with it. You're like, oh, yeah, I'm thinking, oh, yeah, there's another negative thought. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about my health a whole lot. I'm going to have to sit with that. So step number 1 is just to acknowledge, just know what's going on through your head. I always say you can't change something you can't see. So you got to be able to see it. So number 1, you're going to acknowledge your thoughts. Number 2, you're then going to stop and swap. You see the negative thought, and then you might call it by a name. Oh, negative Nellie, I see you're here again. I know you're trying to protect me, but I'm doing something else now, and I'm going to ask you to leave. Or maybe you just say, I never lose weight, and then you come up with a positive for that. Oh, I lost a pound once. Remember that time I lost a pound? Oh, what did I do? Instead of choosing the cupcake, I ate a vegetable. So stop and swap. And some of this you might be able to do in the moment, and some of it you might have to do later. You're probably going to start recognizing some categories, some negative categories. Maybe it's all about health. Maybe it's about your weight. Whatever it is, you're probably going to have a couple groupings of negative thoughts that are on repeat. And you're going to want to take some time and just write it down. Like, oh, that's not even a true thought. That's I've told you these are negative and not true. So write the opposite. I am strong in my body. And then just start repeating those. So set aside some time to find a positive for your negatives. And then you're going to start the rewiring process. Number 3, after you've acknowledged and you did some stop and swap, number 3, fake it. I'm sorry, I don't like talking about anything fake ever. I really don't. But if you're replacing decades of negative self-talk, it's gonna feel weird saying something nice about yourself. It's gonna feel weird to say, oh, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm this and that. And you're not gonna believe yourself. So I'm telling you to fake it. I'm telling you to repeat these things, and then eventually you're gonna feel it. You are. Stop and swap. You're not gonna feel it, and you're gonna fake it. I am healthy, I am positive, I am taking steps to improve my health. So look for the opposite. If you can't find, you got a negative and you're like, I don't even know what it's the opposite. And then you're gonna start repeating it. You're gonna start putting these new thoughts in your head, and it's gonna make a huge difference. Number 4, develop gratitude. Gratitude is the best. You're just gonna find things that are working in your life. You're gonna be helpful, happy to find all of the wonderful things in your life. The thing is, when you get on this negative path, that's all you see. You're like, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, I can't believe this. But the gratitude path is one where you see everything around you that's actually miraculous. You're watching me right now. You don't live anywhere near me likely, and we are communicating in a way. How cool is that? All right, so develop gratitude. Find some things to be grateful for. They're there, and this is what you want on repeat in your brain, not the things that aren't working. All right, number 5, repeat. You gotta repeat this over and over and over, and it's gonna be hard because you've had these negative thoughts so long. Those negative thoughts, they're on autopilot. And it takes time to overwrite all of the stuff that's been going on in your brain. There are neural pathways. There are pathways that are ingrained with these thoughts in your head. You have triggers. You see cake, you're like, I might as well eat it. I'm not, I always gain weight. But you have to start doing the rewiring. And it's hard. And you need to be kind to yourself, and you need to be patient. And that's why I encourage people to work with a coach. I'm a health and nutrition coach, and I'm an unbiased listener. Unlike your friends, I hate to say it, friends are awesome, you need friends, but they can't always provide the support that you need when you want to make a health change in your life. Why? Because they may need to make a change too. So if you eat the cake, they can eat the cake. And if you start to get healthy, then they might feel like, oh, shoot. And they'll say, oh, you're fine. Don't worry about it, you're fine. It's nice to have friends for certain things, but when it comes to making health changes in your life, it can be really hard, because it's really hard to say the things that need to be said. It's like, no, you don't feel well. You have had low energy. Your sleep isn't good. Your brain's getting all wobbly and your memory's not good. And you want to change that. And that's what a health coach does. They help you see your blind spots, and then they create a path. And that's what I do. In my program, I have a step-by-step path that we work through. And there's a lot. I know I covered a lot here, but I go handhold with you with what you're experiencing and where your blocks are and what are those thoughts. And we rewrite those thoughts together, and we get new thoughts, and we get new feelings, and those lead to new actions. So it takes courage to make change, but you're worth it, especially during all of this coronavirus stuff. You've got to take care of yourself. You really do. So I have opened up some new one-on-one health coaching spots because I really want to support people during this difficult time. You can find more information in the link below, and you can also find information on just how to improve your thoughts, how to start tweaking your positive thoughts so you can live a better life, you can feel better, you can make better decisions. So I hope you found that helpful today, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.